Hi, this is Heather from A More Crafty Life. Today I'm going to show you how to double crochet left-handed. This is a beginner stitch, which is pretty easy to learn. So first I'm using a 5mm H hook, which is also known sometimes by the letter. And you can find what the size is usually on the handle part. And I'm using Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn worsted weight gauge 4, which you can find in the description of the package. This is easy to find at a local store. The first thing that you're going to need to know is how to hold your hook. I hold it more like this. You can hold it more like you're writing, or more kind of like they say as a knife, and you find which way is the most comfortable. The first thing you're going to need to do with your yarn is make a slip stitch. So you make a loop by putting one piece of yarn over the other, and then you pull by holding the tail and the other piece. You pull through the loop of the tail, and that makes the slip knot. Then you tighten it up by pulling your tail. You don't want it too tight, just snug. And then the first thing that we're going to do is chain. So you yarn over, and then you turn your hook and you pull through a loop. And for the double crochet, you can use any number. So we're just going to do 15. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have 15. The thing you want to remember about when you chain is try to keep them even. For the double crochet, you can either count over 3 or 4. And what you want to do when you start doing a pattern is make sure you read what they say. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. So in this case, I'm going to count over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to double crochet in that stitch. So you yarn over, insert your hook into the chain space, yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through the last 2 loops. So it should look like this. This is a double crochet, and then you repeat it. So you yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops, and then you continue. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, which means just put it across the hook, you turn, you pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through the last 2. And continue, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. And then you just repeat. The double crochet makes up a lot of stitches, a lot of stitch patterns. It works great for a blanket. It makes it pretty quick since the stitch is tall and it's easy to do. Okay, so when you're coming close to the end of your row, you just keep till you finish. And this is your last stitch. And this is your knot. So you want to keep that snug, but it's not, you don't put a stitch in there. So then I should have I started with 15, but I should have 13 stitches. Then you're going to chain 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then you turn your work. And depending on your pattern, this stitch might count as one stitch, or it might not. You might put a stitch in this same one, but you need to carefully read what your pattern says to do. I usually don't, so I'm going to start in the second stitch. And then you just continue. And you keep doing this until you have the length that you want. You do a row of double crochet, chain 3, turn, and continue. You can find this stitch in written form, plus many others, and lots of free patterns, easy beginner ones on my blog, A More Crafty Life. Thanks.